Well, I could maybe just jump in there and just to talk about focus and scope, in the sense that the movement is focused on our relationships with other animals, but it's never been the scope, and that's all we need to remember, it seems to me, because there's almost like a manufactured problem that seems to have arisen, that, you know, the other animals need a movement, the other animals have a movement. It's just that that's not fully the scope of it. And so if you look at the values and the writings, I mean, this goes back to what Ronnie was saying, and other people were talking, I think David was talking about definitions. You know, having a debate about the definition of veganism is not a useful thing particularly. We need to talk about the philosophy of veganism and its kind of expansive meaning. And so we need to move beyond just the definition. I mean, the definition of any big idea doesn't really capture the idea. I mean, I made the point in a YouTube video many moons ago that if you look at most modern day definitions, internet definitions of a big idea, then they're all full of internet hyperlinks to point out the fact that, well, this is the basic idea, but there's a lot more to it than that. And that's the same with the movement. There is a basic focus, but there's a lot more to it. And the more to it is kind of intersectional, intertwining, kind of entanglements kind of idea, the David Nybert type idea, that oppression and liberation are entangled. And if we appreciate that, then we can move forward in terms of alliances without losing our focus. That's not even on the table. That nobody's saying we should change the focus, but we shouldn't lose the scope. That's my view.